Good morning. This is day 143. So this is the Tri-Corner Knob shelter we stayed at. There was just one other gentleman in there tonight, or last night. So that's where we slept. That little trickle of water out of the pipe is our water source. It's actually really compact. The privvy's right there and the bear hangs are right there. So we're gonna get started. I think we have a 20-ish mile day. Our plan is to get up to Clingman Dome parking lot because we'll be staying there tonight. Didn't get too cold here last night. It was chilly. We are up at almost 6,000 feet, so, but it didn't freeze. There's no frost or snow on the ground, so pretty pleased about that. So we're just gonna get some breakfast, some coffee, some water, and get going. So 12-person shelter from the inside.
12-person? You can fit 24 in here. He's a beast.
Oh, well, maybe. It is a beast. And a lovely tarp to keep the wind out. Okay, so it's day 143. I think I mentioned that. We are up and running now. That's the trail behind me. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It's probably about mid-40s right now. It's a little breezy, still a little cool, but we are up at 6,000 feet. And we're going to be going up and down, up and down, up and down with a downward trajectory. But not by much, to about just under 5,000 feet. So we'll be staying pretty much up here, so I won't have to do a horrible 6,000 foot climb in one day event. But I did it. My legs are fine this morning. Had a lovely time at the shelter with a retired doctor, which was nice. So we all had our healthcare professional talks, and if any of you are in the healthcare profession, you know some of the mealtime conversations can spiral into some things that most people would find disgusting, but we're all like, yeah, it's normal. But it was good. It was really nice. So it was really nice to meet the gentleman. And now we are headed off for our big day, and just had to take off my coat because I had it on a little earlier. I always like to be a little warmer in the morning because you're all cozy in your bag. And it's a little cooler out here, but now we're going up and down, so I'm warming up. All right, let me just show you the trail here. Huh? Okay, so we're just walking mostly just along a ridge line, so we can get beautiful view over there. Well, trees, but it is a nice view, and beautiful over there. And it's really like maybe 6 feet wide, this ridge, and then it's downhill on either side. So that's what I'm walking on. It's quite lovely though. The sun is starting to peek out. The clouds are slowly dissipating. But a little breeze. I think we're probably in the 60s right now. It feels quite a nice fall day. All right, well, let's keep going. Okay, it's a bit windy up here. So just to show you a bit, we've been following this ridge line here from back over there. I think somewhere like just over on the back end there, that was where our shelter was. And these are the beautiful, beautiful Smokies. I'm just hitting the top of Laurel Mountain here, which is, I think, 6,300 feet. So it is definitely, well, maybe I got a little bit more to go. Yeah, I think I do. Well, we're on the ridge to Laurel Peak. A little premature, I guess. But it is all very beautiful now that the sun is out. All right, let's keep going. Good morning. This is Clingmans Dome on day 144. So we're going 20 miles today. And since we're just leaving the trailhead, there's a lot of cars here, and the sun hasn't even come up yet. I was hoping to do a sunrise here, but because we got here at night last night and I managed to get a sunset, but I don't think I'll get a sunrise, but that's okay. It's I got a paved trail to at least to the back up to the Appalachian, and we'll be going up. Well, I won't be going up, but we'll take a look at the Clingmans Dome. There's no view up there, so I'm not going. Alright, so this is my approach trail up to the Appalachian Trail. Not sure how far it is. Oh, half a mile. And then it's 0.1. Oh, I guess it's 0.5 in general. So this goes straight on the Appalachian Trail, and then we can just keep going. Isn't that beautiful? It will not be paved for the rest of it. It's supposed to be a nice day, nice warm day, but there's obviously clouds up here this morning, so we'll deal with that so we can guarantee no view. All right, let's get going. Okay, so we are back on the trail, and this is my trail. No more lovely paved, easy, well, actually it was a pretty steep trail coming up, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of huffing and puffing, and a few people I weren't sure weren't having heart attacks, because all shapes and sizes come up here. It's only a half mile from the parking lot, but it's still a pretty, steep climb if you're not used to it. And plenty of people will underestimate what they're capable of doing, but clearly they make it up there, so they are capable. But a lot of huffing and puffing, and there's a reason there's a lot of benches and an AED at the bottom. All right, that being said, this is my trail this morning. So I have a lot of PUDs, so the up and down, with a general trajectory again of down. So my goal is to get to Russell Field Shelter tonight. It is a shelter. I think it's 19.7 miles. So almost a 20-mile day. But it shouldn't be too bad. And Jeff will meet me from the other side going up. He's got all the up today, so his end is a little shorter, so it means tomorrow will be shorter, which is how we usually like to plan it. But at least this shelter is at, I think, about 4,500 feet as opposed to close to 6,000. So the temperatures have been good. They get pretty close. Well, I think the other night we probably got down to about 3 degrees Celsius. So that's, what, 36, I think? If my math is vaguely accurate. And right now it's probably, I would say, about 8 degrees up here. It's surprisingly warmer than I expect it would be. But it is misty and cloudy, so that's probably keeping it a bit warmer. But anyway, it hopefully will burn off and we will get some views later on, because sadly we did not last night. But I did get a pretty view from the parking lot area. All right, because let me tell you, that place is packed. Shocked. And it's only, I think today is Friday, but yesterday was Thursday, and it's just middle of the week, middle of October, or the end of October. Blows the mind. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and start walking. I may have forgot to mention the Clingmans Dome is the highest point on the Appalachian Trail at 6,612 feet. So that's the elevation I'm coming down from, which is why I'm in the clouds. Might be a lot less down there, and it's a shame because I think there would be some views about here, but you can see it's a complete whiteout. But I am continuing on that way. Doesn't have my shelter on there because it's too far ahead right now. Look at that misty trail. Okay, so I just hit a marker in rocks stating I'm at the 2,000 mile mark, and indeed I am. Pretty cool. 198.4 more to go. Okay, so I stopped at the shelter here. Oh, I've forgotten the name of this. I think the Silas shelter or something. They pulled up the tarp there, but it's a large shelter with a fireplace. Someone's left the garbage bag and a few little items, but it's a decent enough shelter. So I'm gonna stop here and have some lunch. I'm just over halfway to my 19.7 mile day. All right, so let's get into my lunch bag. They wandered off into the woods. There's 2 wild turkeys that were sitting there on the trail, just chilling. But they've wandered back into the bush. And down they go. They want nothing to do with me. Okay, so I'm on the top of Rocky Top, and, well, it is rocky. I just came from over there, that peak up there, so we're at 5,400 feet, somewhere in there. And this is the best view I've had all day, because honestly, I haven't had really any views today. It's just been through the trees mostly, and this morning was pretty foggy, so sadly we didn't get anything from Clingmans dome. But this is where we are. I think we've got about another 4 miles to the end of the day, so I should be getting there just before it gets dark. All right, beautiful, beautiful view. It looked almost like it was gonna rain, and it still might, but hopefully it's past where I'm going, because I think I'm going, well, I don't know where I'm going, somewhere down-ish. All right, let's get going.